we can see a little light just by merely opening our eyes. But if you close your eyes, you may very well just see darkness. A darkness that still you can see a shadow. A shadow is merely a form of life. A shadow moves. A shadow reshapes. In life, we reshape. In the flesh, but also in the spirit. Because as we grow, other things may shrink. So readjusting ourselves to a condition that's natural. This is where we must form ourselves in the darkness. In this darkness, we'll find our Father God, not just merely waiting in even the smallest light. He's just directing us to a light, making sure as we walk through the darkness that we can still see something moving about once our eyes readjust. Once our soul readjusts to who we have a dark culture, our God. People of a light culture are a different God. Things that can stem from a darkness to light becomes a strength, a power. So as we readjust and focus on the life that we've had put before us, then we'll stop all of the jealousy and hate. Everyone should understand in 2026 what culture has been put through the test of time only to prove the strength throughout the time. Endurance is a strength. The more you can get beat down and stand up stronger than it was before you got knocked down is where a whole nation of people lie. God created man in the beginning, the original man, the original culture, one that is a one direction, one that can be a multitude of color, one that can overpower and dominate others. Simple form of fact. You cannot put two Caucasian people together and have them have anything except for another Caucasian child. Period. But you can have two very dark skinned people. See how I pause is not a black people. It's a dark brown people. And those dark brown people, two of the darkest, can still have a light complected child. They could have an albino child. So if that darkest were to date and impregnate a Caucasian, the dominant color will protrude. They will not have a blonde haired, blue eyed baby. They'll have a tan, curly hair, if God willing, hazel eyes, green eyes. But the dominant color will show through. We, as a strength of people, was created in a divine way of life. The melanin of our skin is a dominant power, one that can't be taken but shared. So, knowing this time of our life where more understanding, wisdom, and knowledge is on the table, praying in the name of Yehoshua, who too was of a dark skinned descent, that we as a whole nation of people, no color, no soul has a color. We as a nation of people are created under one God. We as gods of all walk, statue, we must understand the Most High God, our Father, who art in heaven, is the leader of all gods. And we, as children, must honor and represent that. Not to the full worry about who has the dominant complexion. What it says in the King James Christianity, what it says in the Quran, what it says in the Jehovah's Witness Bible, what it says through Mormon, we must understand the Most High God and signature ourselves in place before that God. Not to take away the strength of a mere man because of the color of your skin, but to strengthen and empower them, like with the mixed breed in which we are. No one has escaped the power of the full melon. So rather you go and do your ancestral or just live on faith of knowing that we the people, we are one. And that we the people cannot be separated. That we the people know how to find a light. Trust, faith, and believe that God didn't make no mistakes. Trust, have faith, and believe that all things will work out to His glory, not our story. With all faith and belief that we as man shall travel. With all faith and belief that as we travel, we will find love and peace. So please open your heart, mind, and soul to everything that God has put before us. Open your heart, mind, and soul to everything that God's allowed us to go through. Open your heart, mind, and soul on the days ahead if they're promised. Open your heart, mind, and soul if you know those days are numbered. We as people, not a color. We as people, not a culture. We as people, undermined gods, must wake up for the next generation to come. Because if we don't, we will be held accountable for everything. everything that we've allowed to happen for hundreds of generations. I'm not going to be one because God's using me while I'm in the dark. So I'm praying the blood of Yehoshua that we understand that no one on this earth is to be better than the next because we all hold a title as gods, only created through the blood of the Most High. So I pray in the mighty name of Yehoshua, my Father God Almighty, that we come together in love and peace because God's children's lives matter the most. The most. The most. God's children's lives matter the most. I'm Rev, and I love you all. And I thank you. I thank you for taking out even a spare second to listen to a little factual truth. We are one. I pray to my Father God, 'cause we are one. Love y'all. Peace and blessings.